chicken being added to an unlimited loot glitch. These are 25 secrets you need to know in Fortnite Season 4. It turns out there's a huge trick with the goo gun that makes it the most OP weapon in the game. If you shoot it at your reality sapling, you can generate unlimited loot, replanting it every single time, and Fortnite even vaulted reality seeds because of this. But forget glitches, because Epic is adding something even more powerful: Black Adam. The movie is just a week away, and The Rock himself will be making his second appearance in Fortnite. The skin will have a few styles as well as a reactive option too, but an insane new emote is releasing alongside it where you literally summon a throne. Everyone was really worried this would be built in or even locked to a victory royale, but it could actually be used by any skin. And there's even a hidden detail with it. Just like other sitting emotes, different characters have their own animations, and this time male outfits will sit completely different to female characters. The more you know. And zombie chickens have also just been revealed, and they look terrifying. They're first leaked in the last update, and they're set to work just like jump scare zombies. So you better watch out for these little guys because they'll be spawning everywhere. If you grapple onto an animal, you'll actually be pulled towards them automatically, taming and mounting it. It seems like this was the exact purpose for the Saddler item, but since the grapple glove is being removed again next week, maybe Epic is finally planning on adding the flying animals for the Saddler to soar around the island. But there's a mysterious collab that could be arriving in the next update that no one expected. Fallout 3 is going free on the Epic Game Store on October 20th, and it would be the perfect time for a crossover. They partner with other games on their store like Goat Simulator, Uncharted, even Destiny 2, so if they go all out, we could see a Vault Boy backbling or even a power armor suit in Fortnite. A collab we did get recently was X23, but everyone missed this tiny secret. The skin actually has a second set of claws that come out of her feet, and it's to match the character from the comics. They can appear when you equip your pickaxe, and it doesn't even have to be her adamantium claws. Whenever you jump off the ground or skydive, you'll see them stick out of her feet, which is a pretty cool detail. But if you're not a fan of the skin, you'll actually be able to return it. The refund tickets have existed in Fortnite for so long, but you only get one per year. And well, luckily, Epic just refilled them. But remember, you only get one every 12 months, so use it wisely. Something we've all been using is the explosive goo gun. While we already know how overpowered it is, you might have actually missed a few of them on the ground since they're really hard to spot. This is because it's the first ever item that doesn't have the color effect like other weapons, so it is pretty hard to see them. And if you do manage to find one, then you might want to look out for others. The item is extremely powerful, which is why it almost feels like cheating when you could carry more than one. Since you can only fire 20 ammo before reloading, you can simply switch to another one to keep on firing, and your enemies, well, they got no chance. Something that's been in the game for a while though is vending machines. Every time you interact with them, you'll be greeted by Lana. She's a llama AI inside all the vending machines and changes personality based on which type you're using. They all have some pretty funny dialogue, but they actually have special lines if you use certain emotes. The pistol vending machines will love Western dances, and they'll ask what's so funny if you use Laugh It Up. You can even offer a hug, show off your crowns, or have her sing along with you. Just don't threaten them with a sword. And even though Fortnite Mares hasn't started, the community is also happy to see that Epic is already preparing this year's Winterfest. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't give us a lot of info other than that we could expect a ton of snow, but the post also mentions the sword and hammer from Creative, so could we finally see them added to BR? Something else a ton of us have been waiting for is finally releasing after almost a year. Huntmaster Saber was first introduced to us back in December 2021 when he was one of the survey skins alongside several other new IO characters. He came to the game in Season 2 as a boss, and everyone wanted him as a skin, but nothing ever released. And well, unfortunately, leakers have found the Gilded Hunter pack in the files set to be exclusive to Xbox. It might even require you to buy an entire console. Praying this isn't the case since he has such an awesome design. Thankfully, we have Fortnite Mares around the corner, and so much is coming. A spooky boss will spawn creatures, drop a brand new mythic, and we'll even see the return of pumpkin launchers. The Horde Rush LTM will also make a comeback with a new zero build version and feature all the weapons and creatures from the sideways. We could also expect to see the return of shadows this year. We last saw them in 2020, but this time they'll be chrome and use this new phantom ammo. A ton of people are also hoping that Grim Gables will turn into a full collab POI, with the next update possibly bringing Stranger Things. And if it's not, then Epic really missed a huge opportunity with this one. But a crossover we can all expect soon is Miles Morales. Fortnite has been teasing him for months, and now that we've got Spider-Gwen, it's likely we'll see him arrive too. And it makes even more sense when you realize they're bringing Spider-Man Miles Morales to the Epic Store on November 18th, so we could even get him before December. If we do see him swinging his way into Fortnite, it'll be another skin in the huge catalog of crossovers with Marvel. They have such a good relationship with Epic that they've now got 55 skins in the game, and apparently, this is just the beginning. But a superhero that isn't from Marvel could be coming to the game in the near future. Hawkman from the DC Universe is featured in the new Black Adam movie and teased this at the world premiere.
Nobody can touch me on the sniper game. All day.
Really?
Sniper.
Oh.
You're a sniper or you're a sharpshooter?
Sharpshooter.
He's most likely joking around, but it turns out he's actually a huge fan of the game and plays it almost every day, so it would be nice if Epic gave him his own skin. For someone that's already joined Fortnite, we have Damian Haas. He already did voice acting for the role of Dennis in Save the World, but now he's the official voice of the Nothing. He posted a tweet saying he is happy to return to Fortnite once again, so we'll probably be seeing a lot more of him and his character very soon. But a lot of players aren't excited to see the new damage numbers that Epic are testing. They're making damage numbers cumulative so that it totals the amount of damage you do, so it's easier to see. And a part that literally no one asked them to change is the style of the number design. They just look really weird now. There's also a special effect on the crosshair where it shows if you're dealing health or shield damage, which is actually pretty cool. And that's not the only game-changing update coming, because Fortnite is adding diagonal movement to PC. Console players have been doing this forever, and Epic actually removed it from PC. Luckily, it is coming back as a feature next week, which will be a great addition for pros. Epic is also planning a mysterious update that could contain a live event. They started testing 22.35, which is a really weird number variation, like we've never seen that before. Could be nothing, but it's entirely possible that it's preparing for a live event, or maybe even putting the final touches on Creative 2.0. Something that doesn't seem likely though is the Nicki Minaj concert. Some rumors have started spreading around the community that she's gonna join the Icon series and have her own concert just like Ariana Grande. The leaks came out of nowhere and there's hardly any evidence, so I wouldn't hold your breath, but a lot of players are hoping for this one. Another collab fans have been dying to see is Lego, and it's finally happening. The leaker has revealed there's a crossover arriving next year, and it should be out by April 2023. It'll include a Jonesy minifigure, but somehow it's gonna cost $250. For that price, we better be getting like a giant battle bus or something. But players are even more excited to hear that so many items are set to return this season. From day one, Epic started updating various items like the charged shotgun, which hasn't been seen since Chapter 2. The guided missile was also changed to return in a remix version, which would be crazy since the item was literally wiped from the files like years ago. There's also a brand new supply drop radio in the works that'll allow you to call one in wherever you want. We kinda had this with NPCs before, but it's nice to see they're working this into an item. Epic is even working on bringing some collab mythics back to the game. Things like Wolverine's claws, Kingsman umbrella, and even the famous Batman items. These are all insanely fun, and I think everyone agrees the collab mythics are some of the best. Something a ton of players forgot about is the huge tease that Epic gave almost 3 years ago. On the Chapter 2 map, there's a mansion which looked pretty normal, but when you viewed it from above, it actually spelled out the name Noah. Some people thought it was a random Easter egg or even an homage to Noah's Noah, but it actually turned out to be a warning for Season 3's flood season, with a reference being to Noah's Ark. I know Epic teases stuff secretly, but this was just ridiculously clever. PC is also one step closer to finally seeing the Unreal editor for Fortnite. You probably know it as Creative 2.0, and they accidentally just added it to the Epic Game Store for a short time before removing it. While the icon doesn't show anything new, it's pretty exciting to think we're only months away from being able to make AAA titles in Fortnite.